Mike Sabin.
Oh, thank you, sir. A very good speech. Shame it was bereft of fact. What it was interesting that the member was talking about, well, fact that actually makes sense. It's ironic that the member was talking about what are we going to do about the 285,000 children she claims are living in poverty. That's from a party that sits there and opposes every effort that the government makes to grow the economy. So how can members on that side of the House sit there with any justification, with any credibility whatsoever, and say that it's about lifting people out of so-called poverty and vote against everything that this government does? Notwithstanding that, we're one of the top-performing economies in the OECD, and we on this side of the House know that a performing economy, that an education system that provides jobs, that an employment environment, that a business environment that allows people to invest and employ people is what lifts children out of vulnerability. So it's completely disingenuous to sit there and say, oh, tuss, we're not doing this, not doing that, when members on that side of the House will vote against it. The reality is the Labor Party wants the government to fail so that they can get over this side. Because if the Labor Party actually did care about those children, they would be supporting things that actually help the economy grow. It's as simple as that. And this is not the only measure. The Vulnerable Children Bill is not the panacea. The Minister has never said it is, and no one on this side of the House has ever said that. There is a range of activities and strategies and approaches that are going on to address the issue of vulnerability with children. But one thing is for sure is what this legislation brings is the opportunity to bring some direct accountabilities and bring some administrative lines of bottom-up, top-down in terms of ensuring that the children do not fall through the cracks. Because one thing's for sure is that government departments are good at resolving issues but not so good at talking to one another about what's going on. And this bill provides a very, very good mechanism. As someone that's worked in this field, I think that in itself is something that deserves support, and the members over that side know it is because they actually vote to support it, despite the fact that they're chastised about the fact that we're not doing anything. Well, I challenge the Labor Party, if you want to get on and do something, then join us and actually do what's going to get children out of vulnerability and grow the economy. Well, that's right, they can't do that. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Split call, 5 minutes. Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I rise to speak on the Vulnerable Children Bill and just say, how